all this just for you. The National Pen would like me to order some of these beautiful pens with TNT Amusements on them. Any quantity, 69 cents a piece. Of course, there is an artwork setup charge of 25 and a shipping of 35. So, but the good news is I got a pen. Isn't that lovely? Anyway.
Hey Todd, you got a package just came in from the post office. Looks like fun.
Okay,
maybe it's another pen.
Listen,
it's probably another pen.
Or it's a marker.
I know you're all excited about seeing Turbo and the Addams Family, but this takes priority because we're pretty sure it's a gift. Is this printed? Now that's got to be the nicest hand. This is real handwriting. My twin brother and I are big fans of yours and wanted to show our appreciation for your coffee. Well, I can smell it's coffee. Boy, oh boy. We grew up in arcades, mostly playing Dance Dance, Revolution, and other rhythm games. We continued our passion for arcade games into adulthood and started collecting them. And most recently became very obsessed with pinball. We now have a space in San Francisco that we call Xenon. X-I-O-N. Would that be Xenon? Zion. Xenon is X-E-N-O-N. When is somebody going to buy my Xenon?
There's no N's in X-I-O-N, so Xenon.
Where we keep our collection.
Could be
and host regular free
Can't say that you could see
events for other local enthusiasts. Hey, good job. Thank you for sharing your passion with the world. It's also really enjoyable to see you and your team perform these wonderful service for this world. And you're going to soon see an Addams Family and keep arcade culture alive. Since I know you and your team love coffee, yes, please enjoy these beans from Frisco.
Wait. Thank you guys for the coffee, but I don't remember shipping any games to a place called Zion. When did they buy stuff from us?
Oh, you didn't buy your games. Oh, but look, we would love a postcard in return. Absolutely.
And thank you again for the coffee.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
God,
Let me smell that
good.
coffee.
We smell.
Let's smell it.
Which one's this? Blue bottle coffee. Bella Donovan.
Okay.
Let's get some coffee brewing
Holy
now.
moly, that smells good.
Yeah, thanks for sharing the pictures. They look good. And, Robbie, what should we open?
That Bella Donovan really smells good. Try that.
I'll tell you what. We'll open these up, and then we'll go, and I'll show you what we filmed earlier. I'll have to turn your radio off. Oh, you didn't like that. Look. Another Addams Family. Oh, it's a beauty. Now we did a few changes with this. Jason thought it worked better. This is a brand new underlay. And he thought it would work better with this beautiful white light. Pure white. Right, Jason? Yes, sir. Yes. Stephen added our shiny foil sides to reflect the colors in. There is a Comet Pinball strip under here. Rather than a single bulb, we have multiple LEDs lighting that and the ramp here, the red ramp, and the blue ramp there. Aren't they nice and bright? And of course, purple at the bottom that help light Fester. And here is our Fester character we purchased. This is actually officially named as Uncle Lester instead of Fester because I guess of the copyrights or whatever. Color DMD in there from colordmd.com. Now if you look at the picture, we have it set on high def instead of the dots. So it fills in the dots and makes it look like it's perfectly drawn, just like a television set. Right, Robbie? Well, we had to go off and try that coffee in a minute. Okay. All right, anyway. Let's go over a few more things. We have a Cliffy protector here, covering the hole. And of course, all the posts here are Cliffy posts, the color Cliffy posts. And Jason has done a few extra things, including super bright strip. I forgot about this. This is a strip. Originally, we used to light it with a bulb or a bulb, and now it's lit with a strip. Isn't that nice? Just adds it to the mystique.
So down in here, he lit, that's all.
Yes, that's lit. Oh, he put a fire LED.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Isn't that sharp under? It looks like there's a fire raging under poor Fester. And then our back scoop is lit with both green and red, so that'll change color. They're connected to these LEDs. Nice.
Yeah.
And clear pop-upper caps here from Marco, and we have color LEDs to take the place. We still have to put the instruction card, but see, it's even shiny down there. It's gorgeous, beautiful. They can't, Frank.
This is the most boring friggin' video I've ever seen in my life. I have to do something.
All right, but look,
droning on.
why don't you look at the light-o-matic buttons? Not that close.
Welcome, Monica.
Oh, now. These are LED lit with bendies. Because the original color DMD it's just not as bright. Look at that super bright light show we get now. That's right, the LEDs are. See how light they now. You have to take the strip out and modify it quite a bit to make that work. So that is the original light bulb strip. I like the way Jason lit this scoop blue, but the swamp behind it is red.
Yeah, I like that red light.
I'm green. Frank, I think it was the Mamushka that changed that.
I really like that.
Frank, I'm working. To be honest with you, we actually scripted for me to say that, so Frank couldn't insult me.
None of this was scripted. None of this was thought out. I think this was your first video.
But I say written and directed. See, look, I say written and directed by
It's
Todd
bullshit.
Tuckey.
Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't matter what you're writing.
Oh. I try to make people happy.
Ending the video would be the best way.
Anyway, we're getting ready to ship this out to California. Actually,
Georgia.
Georgia, is it Georgia? No, Georgia, California. It's a long way off. How's that? Georgia, Aaron. Let's see. Oh. Now, the thing will learn.
Atlantafornia.
Landifornia. Landifornia. Okay, let's try it. Let's see if Thing learned it now. Takes a while for it. It's almost learned. Thing is learning how to flip.
What are your rockets some more?
Let's see if he learned it now. Almost. Almost gotten it. Let's see if he learns it now. When we first there, now he learned it. See, what happens is when you first set the programming, Thing has to try it a couple times before he learns how to do it. And once he gets it, he's got it. We have the quick multi-ball lit. Alright, let's get the extra ball. Go right up the center right here. Raul Julia has said to get the extra ball. You know, he recorded some extra sounds for the game. It was very kind of him before he passed away. And he was rewarded with his own custom Addams Family from Bally.
I think Angelic Houston got a special thanks for contributing to the game.
Watch, I didn't shoot that up high. We got the power. Oh, crap. I was hoping they were going to click. Sometimes they click. Oh gosh, I wanted that to go right in here. Skill shot. Now we go up here. Now we've done it. that light show. It's dazzling.
You've done something today? I'm impressed.
Who is he talking to? He better not be talking to me or he's gonna get popped. I'm gonna come over there and pop you. Now look, I wanted to show you. You see how the magnets underneath there are pulling the balls different ways. See? It threw the ball up that way this time. See? Isn't that neat? There's 3 magnets under there that are being controlled by these 3 magnets are doing that. And there's the magnet board. Now you have to reflow solder in all these boards or you're asking for trouble. Notice we have red LEDs in here. What did you say?
He's saying hurry it up.
I said your allotted time is about to expire.
What are you going to do with me?
I don't do anything with you. I don't have a forklift or a tractor trailer or anything to move you.
You need one of those gantry cranes that they use for lifting aircraft carriers out of the ocean with.
We didn't even fail to notice the cloud up top is controlled. Customer can make that brighter or darker. See how it'll blink in time. But if he would like to, where's the controller? Oh, I thought it was up top. It's underneath. Well, since we have it open, Frank's button battery board, capacitors here. Change that cap, new bridges. See, I did script it. I planned on doing it that way, Frank. Planned.
You're only fooling yourself. Everyone.
Anything you plan are meals.
Even your audience knows it. You have no idea what you're doing.
Your audience knows it. If you put the controller. He's hidden it. Frank is hidden it. Kurt's at home. It must be in here, Frank. Ah, there it is. I didn't see it. Now, look up top. See? There's a dial on it. Alright, the dial makes it more sensitive or less sensitive. Now it's less sensitive. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay. Just so exciting and falling asleep. Oh, sorry.
Rob, let's go up front and look at the coffee.
We need some.
You worked your butts off.
I pooped.
Oh gosh, this isn't all good. Oh yes. Blue bottle coffee, Robbie. That's Robbie's mug, and I am still drinking from my Crimson Ghost mug. We'll try it black first, and then we'll add the cream.
It's
It's
different.
deep.
That's
Oh, it's very, very. It's a strong, rich brew. That is for sure.
but it has a nice. It has a nice.
I
taste
put
to
I
it.
put I put skim milk in. Rob, what do you put in? You want skim milk or do
Yeah,
you
there's a
want?
little creamer right here that I use. No, this one.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Oh boy, that's great. I know you're waiting for the next game. James and Charles will do a toast to you.
Cheers.
Thank you, and the boys will also thank you too. And now let's look at the Sega Upright Turbo. Look at this. We got 2 turbos working, Frank, didn't we?
No, I didn't work with them, but yeah.
With full size one, we actually combined 2 to make 1. This thing is near perfect. Walt, come over here. Look at this side art. It's immaculate. This is for one of our regular customers who loves our stuff, and he knows he's going to get something that looks nice. These machines aren't perfect, but it is 40 years old, isn't it? Actually, it's not quite 40. 36. But listen, 2 games to make 1. The original joystick had to be replaced. It was falling apart. Even though we had another whole control panel, this one was 1,000 times nicer. The plastic cowling is near perfect. The screen, we buffed out some of the scratches on the screen. Oh, it looks beautiful. And look, brand new T-molding. Okay, the right size for it fits all. Gosh, this upright, you know, they made an awful lot of these things. You know, at the time,
How many did they make?
there's no count.
It's right here.
No, it's not. There's no count. You know, Kurt, why are you being sassy to me? Well, look, there's a cyber ball coming.
Ooh, that's fun.
That's fun. That's coming.
Well, you know how to play it.
Alright, speaking of playing,
All right, now look.
Never played it.
Now look.
gonna play the game.
The mini and the upright.
Come on, Kurt.
Television screens are slightly bigger. This is a 15-inch television set.
Really?
That's a 13-inch television set. It's interesting how the fluorescent light lights the top, but this is the marquee, the monitor glass, and it displays all of our high scores. He thinks he's hot stuff. Obviously, you have to pass all the cars on your top screen, and then you qualify. Don't you? You are playing good. Now, this game is going to show. This has a display issue that we haven't addressed yet. But this is the one that we're shipping out. They both have subwoofers. Now, it's 3-channel sound. We have stereo sound up here, and the subwoofer here only admits the revving of the family car. So, had the volume up at the bottom. Other sounds don't come out of it. Only the revving of the engine on the bottom, and of course the crashing. Kirk, can you drive? Are you good at driving? Yeah. Now the tachometers are locked on.
Where is your brother?
As good as my brother.
Where's the brake pedal?
My poor brother couldn't find the brake pedal in the big truck, and he rolled into our dumpster with it. Here, show the close-ups of the two, and I'll get his chart. Get a close-up, show the turbo. I don't know what he's doing.
Where'd he go? Disappeared. He's getting his brother's stupidity. Oh, too hard.
Well, we're thinking of giving my brother lessons on turbo. We drew this diagram of our big truck. This is the pedal diagram. The gas pedal is here, the brake pedal is here, and there's no clutch here, so there are 2 pedals. My brother claimed he couldn't find the brake pedal. Now, I'm trying to understand. Now, he claims the brake pedal isn't this big, but you know, I explained to him the brake pedal in every single car ever made is always to the right. Even on a car in England, which you drive backwards, but the gas and brake pedal are still in the right direction. So anyway, we're going to put this chart up in the truck on the wall, so my brother
Actually, I had a better idea. Why don't you go online real quick and print out some certified brake pedal cards and give them to everybody except for your brother. Thought we got to do mandatory training.
And you know, this is the look my brother gave me. Yes, he gave me that look when he came in and told me that the truck rolled into the dumpster and broke the lens. Anyway, let's get back to this here.
I'm getting back to leaving.
Mr. Todd, you've got to be around here because we have to show you some interesting things.
Hold on.
No, I want to show you something. Look here. Do you see this? Do you see this? They're the high scores, right? Do you see this? Do you see the word free play? Do you see that? Well, I'm going to tell you about a fantastic thing that you can buy from Matt at Score Saves. For under $40, you can make your turbo not only play free play, but also save the top 5 scores, even when the power's off. Isn't that wonderful? And listen, somebody told me, oh, this start button doesn't flash. Well, it will. The start button will flash, but not all the time, because Matt said it drove people nuts when the thing was constantly blinking. So sometimes during the advertising mode, the start button will flash, is what he's told me will happen. Now I want to show you this miracle worker back here. Walt, can you squeeze back? Because I want to show you exactly what's done. Now, inside our game, we have a brand new subwoofer. Isn't that a whopper? The original television monitor we took out and replaced all the capacitors, and boy was there a lot of them. Okay, now, this game uses some odd stuff on the amplifier and on the power supply. So we did put a brand new 5-volt power supply in. However, we've rebuilt the old power supplies with all new capacitors and the amplifier. So we think it's bulletproof. Now let me show you Matt's board. We took this board out. There's actually 3 boards. Come on this side, Walt, and come down lower. Bring your camera down lower. Now right here, this is board 1. Nope, did it go in? Yeah, let's go back out. Okay, this is board 1, board 2, okay, of the logic board. Board 3 is the sound board. It's back here. It's buried under the wires. Do you see that? Bring the camera in lower, Walt. Okay, and that board has individual pots to control the different sounds of the game. You can control the volume levels. I didn't like what I heard. Walt, did you hear did you just hear something?
I heard something.
I heard something. I heard the time clock, and it better not be you, Franklin. Frank, it's 10 o'clock. It's the start of the workday. Midnight, I can see you getting a little antsy. All right, let's get back to here. Let me show you what Matt's kit endeavors. Come over here, Walt, and come in close, please. Now, you get 2 chips in the set. This is the one that has the battery backup, and this is a chip. This will plug right in, okay? This one, though, if it's not in a socket, you will have to unsolder the old chip, put a socket in, and install the new one. Now, we had to do that for both of our turbos, but maybe yours, you'll be lucky and you won't have to. Now, originally, here, on top of here was that big silver box that had the special chips. See, Sega was worried that somebody... Good night. Leaving. Originally, Sega was worried people were going to steal their circuit board's ideas and upload the ROMs and make their own turbos. That wasn't going to happen. There's anybody's going to make a piece of equipment like this and bootleg it. They were worried about bootlegging. I can see them bootlegging Frogger, but not bootlegging Turbo. This board set is just too complicated. And the game is too involved with the amplifiers and all the other little things in the thing. So I don't think that was a big worry. I wonder if we could ever figure out the serial numbers. 107, 536. Now the little mini one here is 121, 542. But never figure this out. Now look, same kind of monitor, but a smaller television. Look how they packed everything in this thing. Now we have not rebuilt the amplifiers. We're doing that until when the game sells. But we did replace the power supply, so the game could get nice quality voltage. It does have a subwoofer, but it's nowhere near the size of the other one, is it? Okay, but it is the same board set. You'll notice the same 2 chips from Matt. Matt, isn't he a wonderful guy to come up with this idea? He's a good man. Guess what? I got something interesting. We found some footage from a 1992 infomercial, okay, that we had filmed. It's the video before this one, okay? I'll have a link at the end. And here's the neat thing. Wouldn't you know, we were working on a turbo board in that very video. Isn't that something? As a matter of fact, I happen to have the footage. Circuit boards are all removed. The chips are cleaned. This ensures trouble-free operation in your home. Circuit boards are also reheated to make sure the connections are good. Look at that. Isn't that something? We were doing that very thing right down here. Walt, on this very same board, he was taking the chips out of the boards and cleaning them 25 years ago. Not this particular board set, but isn't it interesting? We've been doing this for many years. Nobody else was. Well, I guess there were a few people. But I always like to think that I'm a leader in this. What do you think, Walt?
Yep.
Now, anyway, let's get back to Turbo and see if we can find out. You saw, I also have a link at the end to my Turbo Cabaret that was in my collection for years. You know, as a matter of fact, here it is right there. There it is. Okay. Turbo, what a great game. And a good, solid game. I did prefer to Monaco GP. Okay, uh-oh. Whoa, I just got a thumbs down from a Monaco GP lover.
Played a million turbos.
Yes. Turbo was a good game.
I don't own a Monaco GP, and I just thumbed you down.
Kurt, you can't thumbs me down all the time. He hates me. Oh, by the way, look. One of our good customers is getting this. This is Joe Fox in this Pac-Man that looks just like it came out of the factory. This is not a sticker or a decal. Steven has brought this back from the dead. Repaint job. This is the original board set. Is the back on it? Look at this. It's immaculate inside. This has an interesting story. It was home use only. And, no, I take it back. It was home use only for most of its life. We think it got vended about 2 years because the casters were still inside the game. The flat casters never put on. Look how clean that board is on the bottom. Now, we did change the fuse block, but it's very clean. And we had to repaint it because the clodhopper that had it wasn't the most careful person in the world. But the good news is it is nice. And that's going to be Joe's Space Invaders. Steven almost has it finished. You know, we'll have to do a separate video on it. Now, comes a time I have to ask some help here. One of my viewers, name is Rick Ewington, who lives in Burton-on-Trent. He asked for my card. I sent it to him, and look, I spent $1.25 on the postage, and it came back to me, returned to sender, undeliverable as addressed, unable to forward. In other words,
Return to sender, address unknown, no such number, no such zone.
something like that. Kurt, you didn't like that, did you?
No, but I made that name up and had you mail that to me.
Ah, you made this up! Oh, I tried to send it. It came back.
That was me.
Anyway, if Rick, who lives on Valley Drive, would like it, I need a good address this time, or I'm not going to send it. Also, dear Mr. Tuckey, I've been enjoying your videos and look forward to purchasing a few pins of my own in the near future. Keep me in mind if you come across. Then he listed a few different games. In the meantime, I'll be satisfied with the Pinball Arcade app on the iPad. Isn't that nice? Thanks again for your videos. Dan Wilcox from Boston, Massachusetts, or Taxachusetts, I like to say that. I'll be in Massachusetts for the Pentastic show in July of 2017, because this video will be up for a while. I have a great way to end this video. I've been getting my hair cut at the same barber for 50 years. Yeah, 50 years. I was 11 years old when this guy opened up this barber shop. I remember my mother taking me there, and he owned the shop all these years. He passed away, I think, about 10 years ago. His daughter took over. I even went to his funeral. Well, she decided to close up. Wouldn't you know, I happened to choose the exact right week to come, because I would only go every 3 or 4 months. And I recorded this video. Enjoy it. Oh, I just got the bad word. I've been coming into this barber shop for 50 years. And this is Donna and Donna's dad right here at Dominick. He started this place. He bought it from another guy that was here. I got my hair cut here a few times before Dominick took over. And he's been here since the late 60s. And Donna took over. But she's cutting the cord, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it, huh?
Oh, look.
Look at that.
Oh, the same TV and the same chairs all
Wait,
these
yeah,
years. Look, the same stereo. The dual cassette system. Oh, and look, it also takes 8 tracks. These are some of Donna's favorites. Okay, Frank Sinatra, the Eagles, and Stax. Oh, Donna, you can't do this.
Well, it's happening.
Isn't it amazing? I actually had the camera in the car. I had the camera in the car. Yeah, this is it. This is it. My last haircut. My last haircut.
Unless you come to Ben Salem,
She's going to be working for another one in Ben Salem. What's the name of that place?
the barber shop.
The barber shop in Ben Salem.
Oh, I hate that.
Voila. Look. It's all gone down on my hair. I could sell this.
Okay, now I'm turning it right.
How much do you think I could sell this hair for? Would anybody buy a lock of my hair?
Oh, a lock of your hair, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe I should package it. I'll tell you what. I'll include a piece of hair with every trading card I send out. It's so light as a feather, too. Well, I think I look good. My last haircut. 50 years of haircuts. 50 years. And this is it. This is it. Well, it's an omen for the shop now that it's closing. Well, an omen for me, no. I'm going to live to be 150. Or older. Oh, I dropped my Smithsonian.
The hair that's keeping you alive.
It could
I was
be.
only going to live to 125.
125.
I'm
Well,
only 39 now.
well, people think I'm Samson.
I think you got to lose a few pounds for Samson.
Where, up here?
No, a little lower. That's it. You got it now.
Oh, how many years have you been coming?
Here, 20, 25.
Oh, so you're in. He's the new kid on the block.
Yeah.
He's the newbie. You must have moved in the area then. See, I lived here all these years.
50 years.
Yeah, I moved out 7 years ago from my house up the street, but I still come. I still came. Well, this is it. Donna, we're saying goodbye.
Take a
Yeah.
picture so she could get a picture of your stomach. You could email it to her when you lose that stomach.
Oh, that won't happen. I love food too much. We will take a still, one last still together.